Okay, here's part 2 of psychological methods and important things that need to be learned. So, the main thing that I have needed to learn and relearn throughout my life, but mostly my college career, and I always do well when I have it under control, but when I lose focus or prioritize other things, it's when this thing like starts to falter, and that's when my grades start to falter. That's when my mental health declines. It's a really essential part of all of life, and not just college or university or school in general, but specifically for school. It's something that means so much, and at the end of the day, that's always comes down to time management. Time management is everything. And I know everyone and their mom is gonna tell you time management, you gotta know what to do, but it really means everything all of the time. Like, it's when I first moved into the dorms, it was very easy to manage my time at first, because I didn't know anybody, I wasn't doing anything. It was really just do my classes and then immediately afterwards do my homework. The more time went on, and when I made friends and I got to know people and started going out and having like dinner or whatever, that started to slip, and I saw my grades start to slip with it as well, because I stopped managing my time. It wasn't hang out with friends after everything was done. It was hang out with friends and see if I can get anything else done, and that's something that I've dealt with recently. Last semester I did really well academically because I had no other distractions, but that in and of itself isn't exactly prime time management. That's just an absence of distractions. So while it meant that I got things done, it didn't mean that I was doing things as efficiently. Now that I'm here with distractions and life in the way, time management has become doubly as important. Now that life is happening, I've been forced to zero in, and now that it's final season, I've been having to do that way more. A big priority is essentially like what work is worth doing for what classes. I hate to admit it, but I've got plenty of late work for classes I slacked. So it's become a game of what class am I doing the best in? Do I need to turn in that assignment? And obviously I do, but what assignments should I prioritize for what classes? And I hope that none of you people have to go through that, because you prioritize your time. The thing that always helped, is something that I learned my freshman year, is the Pomodoro technique. For those 2 or 3 of you that haven't heard of it, the Pomodoro technique is essentially a system where you set up your time and manage your time that way. So for that, it could be, all right, finish my schoolwork, be done by 3, do something till 3:30, and then starting 3:30 to 4, do homework, and then set a 5-minute break. 3:35 to, let's say, like 3:30, done with work. 3:30 to 3:35, little break to be on your phone or read, catch up with something. 3:35 to 4 o'clock, homework. And just setting up work break. It works tremendously, because in the back of your mind while you're doing work, it works twofold, because you have a time crunch on yourself, which means I want to finish this faster, because we've gotten used to working under pressure, whether through procrastination or just life. We work under pressure, and maybe you want to finish it a little faster. If you're doing an essay, you know that you have 30 minutes to finish that section, or you have 30 minutes of just plain work. So you're going to do that. You're going to type a little more faster. You're not going to be distracted on your phone, because you only have 30 minutes. You're on a stopwatch. And then when you finally get that 5-minute break, it's that much more sweet. And you just go on your phone, and it works. It works a little more with like a physical timer, but not everyone has that, obviously. So I have like 60 alarms on my phone. That's no exaggeration. I would show you, but I'm using that to record right now. And I just have like 4:45, 4:15, 4:05, 5:15, and just these like 15-minute segments of work, and then rest, work, rest, work, rest. And it's really efficient. And I really think everyone should try it. Apart from that, a thing that has really helped me, mostly with control, because that is a big theory, is a theory of control, how not everyone, but most people have a deep desire to be in control, especially when they're not, when they feel like they're not. And that's when people spiral, when they feel that they're out of control and they don't know what's going on in their lives. And that can lead to mental issues like anxiety and depression. So my main advice, again, is to take control of what you can, the small things. To clean your room, start by making your bed or cleaning your dorm, vacuuming it, whatever, and get control. And from there, you can start to control yourself, and then you can control yourself academically, because everything revolves around the self at the end of the day. So if, let's say for me, I haven't showered in a day, I haven't brushed my teeth, done my hair, anything, do that. Start with you. Maintenance for yourself is number one, then your background, then academics. I know it's very easy to fall into the trap of school comes first, and it does. Believe me, I know how important school is and how much time and resources need to go into it, because this is college, this is no longer high school. You need to focus. But you can't sacrifice yourself or your mental health for your schooling. But there needs to be a balance. And at the end of the day, that comes down to time management. Time management is everything. And with that Pomodoro technique, hopefully it helps. Another thing that helps me is making a list. Here I have make a jazz playlist for my jazz class. Some of the classes I'm going to take next semester, a doodle. It's messy, but it works, because there's something incredibly satisfying to our brains when you take a pencil or a pen or a highlighter, when you tick something off. When you tick something off a checklist, it's like the little serotonin going off in your brain that says, I accomplished something. And we like to accomplish things because that's just how we function. So at the end of the day, just lists, alarms, and health and hygiene. Those are the biggest things that have helped me in college, and they all are time management. I know I'm droning on and on about it, but it's incredibly important. Everyone needs time management, and I'm going through that right now, and I'm seeing the consequences of not having it. So really the best thing to do would be to set that alarm and set your list, and to have everything in a ready environment for you to learn. Learning environment is everything. I know it's easy to say, I'm going to study with friends, but from there, people go on their phones, you start listening to music, and since you're on your phone, it's that much easier to just start swiping on social media. There are distractions everywhere, so trying to hone in and stay focused, that's everything. So hopefully with these tips, you can get a little further than I have. Thank you.